Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tusk Gaming, and in this episode we're discussing strategy for Rise of the Pixels, a Hive blockchain game. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Welcome to Tusk Gaming. Please like, subscribe, and get notified.
Alright, so I've kind of self-educated myself a little bit on this game now. It's kind of interesting. I did really good on my very first video game that I pretty much produced in this video game creation simulator. So that's what we have to remind ourselves what it is. So we give a description, you write a description of what the video game is. You select whether or not it's going to be what type of game, you know, casual, fighting, RPG. Is it going to be a pirate game, zombie killing, you know, simulator, or, you know, and then what type of platform? Is it going to be PC, console, or arcade? Those are kind of some general categories. There's tons of categories to pretty much choose. It's like this particular game that I just created. It took me 24 hours to do. However, in that time, the marketplace trend changed to this here. I haven't released the game yet. I'm honestly debating on releasing the game because it was quite expensive for me to do. I had my legendary Damien Winslow do this particular game for me, and I've got him loaded up with a few things. So you know, but he's quite expensive to use. Now, from what I'm gathering, is this particular game I spent 177, basically almost 178 PXL token, not to be confused with Pixel token. This token right here on the Hive blockchain, this here, that is not the token that you need to get. The token is PXL. This is the token on the marketplace. And now that it's starting, the game has started, it's going, so now the marketplace is highly active. But please do not make that mistake. I already did. So, and I learned the hard way, basically. And I'll show you. I was wanting the the pixel token, the PXL, but I bought the pixel token, which I'll just say what it is. I'm an idiot. Whatever. So, all right. So, you know, this is supposed to be for fun. It's a fun experiment. It didn't cost me a whole lot of money to make that mistake, only a few bucks, but it goes to show you that, you know, you really need to pay attention, I guess. Now, even though it's the PXL, anyways, whatever. So that was a mistake I made. Please don't make that mistake yourselves. Hopefully, if you watch this video, it will save you from doing such that. So, all right, back on kind of my consensus here with the games. This particular game only got rated 4.6 out of a 10 possible, I think. So, but it actually did really well. It sold quite a few. If we go ahead and click on this, it's going to give us a breakdown of what happened. Now, these green areas where I got a little extra bonus, these areas is where the game type by the market was highly anticipated. It was what the market was wanting. It changed to this after I released it, and so it tried to maintain. Normally it does pretty good in the beginning, and then as you see it drifts off, cells in reality drift off. It's like Taylor Swift's new song. Hey, shout out to Taylor, love you. But anyways, her new songs is going to do so good initially. It's going to be on fire, and then the cells, you know, within the next few years are going to start dropping off. And that's pretty much what this is simulating. It's simulating, you know, we'll say you know, we'll use this in months, you know. So I'm sure Elden Ring, when it first started, the first 6 months it was on fire, and then it started slowly drifting off, but still some people were coming into the game a little late, still buying it up. But that's the way I understand how that works. And then I've got this other game that did not rate too well, Big Cat Boxers. I thought it was fun. You know, you and up to 3 of your friends can fight against each other in a fantastical and hilarious boxing game where you choose to be one of 20 big cat boxers and try to outbox all of your friends, face the computer on a challenge suite, and become the big cat boxing champion. I thought it was cute. I thought it was funny. I like cats. Yeah, anyways, but apparently the market didn't. So the first one I gained 42.9% of my initial investment of creating the game. This one I lost 35%. This one here I pretty much broke even. Just paid the staff back and put them on a new project. And then you know, Night Lancer, I thought this was a pretty good, cool little concept. In all honesty, the 6.1, that's been the highest, but it did not pay the highest, which is odd. That kind of threw me for a little bit of a loop. So I was just trying to, you know, kind of figure some stuff out here on this Moto TRV racing. I thought it was pretty cool. But you know, not so much. The market must have changed after I sent this out. I did not have a lot in it. This was roughly what you pay for a game, kind of in the first 3 hours that you can create it in. What I might do is I might go ahead and release this one. Is what it is. It is very possible here. So this was 5 hours ago. It's very possible, I think every 6 hours maybe this may change, or every 12 hours. I'm not certain. Sometimes I don't see this up here either. I'm not sure if anybody else is having that issue. So I've got 484 pixel left. I've got this game ready to go that cost me almost 400 pixel. It was pretty good. So let me just go ahead and release the game. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, get it out on the market. I'm gonna create another game. Not sure what I'll do because I'm sure this here is going to change. So now the reward rounds is basically what I just showed you on the other page. When you click this is the reward rounds, and then this is how much of the reward I got for the game that was produced. It will take a little while for the rewards to start coming in, and of course, you know, creating a game is fairly simple. We'll kind of show you the process here. You know, I may not actually create a game just yet. We'll go through all of the steps to do so. Now solo, that usually means I'm gonna have a team of one person. And if I do small, then that means up to 3 people. I think medium, maybe 4 or 5, and then large is maybe 6 or so. Right around there is what I would be thinking if those are categories in the future. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click a solo game. Let's see if I can pop it out in like 3 hours. I'll just set it for 3 hours. I'll try to do a cheaper game. That way I have more tries at making additional pixel or PXL and kind of going that way. So we will go casual pirate, huh? Casual pirate game. Okay, so I think a casual pirate game should probably be maybe on the console. And yep, there we go, console. So we will go that route. We will let's see here. Let me find something that looks. There we go. This reminds me of something. This background gives me an idea. All right, so we are going to do Oop. Pirate Island Hopper. A console. It'd be helpful if I could spell right. A console. A casual console game in which you are This is all off. I have nothing written down. All off my brain while I'm doing this here. So, a casual console game in which you are a pirate that is on the lookout for other pirates. Oh, that should be plural. Pirates. Booty. Skirt. Spell check. Skirt dangerous obstacles and avoid traps. And avoid traps. Find the booty of your rival pirates and I don't know what else. Find the booty of your rival pirates and get away on your pirate ship before it is too late. Nah, I don't know. I guess that's kind of like the scope of it. I don't need to go into much more detail, I don't think. So we're gonna go ahead and click continue. Now I've got some people I can assign to it. One team member is going to be selected for it. I'm gonna go ahead and select this guy, Keyboard Ninja 3. So we're gonna go ahead and select him. We're gonna go ahead and hit next. I'm gonna use the 2D engine because that sounds pretty good, something I did research. And that is how you select those. So if you research an engine, you'll be able to use it. Now I've got 33 points available. I don't know if what I've been doing has been right. So now base everything at 4, level world design. We're gonna do gameplay and engine. I guess that's gonna be good. It means pretty even across the board. Guess I don't need dialogues that much. So we'll put that in graphics. Sound, not creating a musical. Put that also in graphics. Controller should be probably a 4. Artificial intelligence. Not really sure if I should. I'm gonna go ahead and move that, and I'm gonna put that up into the game engine. Hopefully gameplay will be a little smoother. And then that's what we'll go ahead and do. We'll go ahead and button this up. And we will go ahead and oh yeah, one other thing. Right here is your hour selection. So if I select less hours or more hours, I get more points. Less hours, I get less points. So I'm gonna keep it, I'm just gonna keep it at 6 hours. So I like where these are at. I don't need to get too ridiculous. I'll still be able to do, you know, if I don't get much for the other game, then I still got a few more tries to try to get some revenue coming in. That's really the goal, is to do well enough to get the revenue up, and that way you can continue to expand your team. You'll be able to get them trained on some things, get some better engines going, do some research, you know, from... So yeah, so that's pretty much really the goal. And then we will go ahead and create the game. Why not? And then in 6 hours, so this will be 6:22 Eastern time, so that will be ready, well, roughly 12:30 tonight in the morning. So, and it's pretty cool. So if you go to your resources, what's interesting is it shows if they're working on something. Now, because I only have one gaming studio license, I think that's all. Go to the shop. It doesn't allow me to purchase another one. So that means, as of right now, I'm not sure how that's going to be expanded upon, where you can work on multiple projects. That's what I'd like to get to, is be able to have multiple projects going on. That'd be interesting. Just some feedback. And I think the pricing is okay. You know, not, you know, these are NFTs, you can't sell them, and here in the marketplace. So I think it's, if you didn't have the NFT portion on this, if you weren't able to sell these assets that you get, then I think, I don't know, personally, maybe $1.50 per pack instead of $3. You know, but because you can resell them, I'm okay. $3, I think that's a deal. $3 is a deal because you can resell them. This is could potentially generate, you know, some revenue. Now in the packs, let's look at the packs real quick. Oh, wait a minute. Let's check out any mythic cards. No mythic cards for sale. Got a few legendaries, and they're a couple of $100 a piece. The cheapest one here, $85. So that's a pretty good price. His skill is pretty decent. this gentleman's skill is also pretty decent for 110. And now we're kind of, I mean, this here is a little crazy, but well, it makes me wonder what my guy's worth. What is he really worth? What's his real worth? I don't know. In any event, I'm keeping him because I got lucky on a card pack and drew him out of a card pack, which was awesome. So, and then back to, we'll go ahead and go back to the shop here. So, you know, here you've got a 20% chance to receive a rare or better NFT, 20% chance on accessory to get a, you know, rare or better, and, you know, 100 pixel NFT. So now I get that rare or better is the legendary, epic, and rare all within that same 20%. And does it like having like another invisible 33% draw for which one of those three is it going to be? Is it even, or is it not? I do not know. Be interesting to kind of know the back end if it's even draw for legendary, epic, and or rare, which I'm thinking it may be, for the simple reason is I drew that one, which it blew my mind, in all honesty. It really did. So thank you if you did it that way, if you intended to or not. It's awesome. So, but yeah, so that is pretty much kind of how some inner workings with the Rise of the Pixels is working. It is very interesting. And this one here, the return of Gragoth. So find a withered scroll in your uncle's basement. As you begin to read the faded words, it envelops in sparkling energies, and you are suddenly transformed into a knight of the dragon horde. You hear a faint whisper that you recognize beckoning you to destroy the ancient dragon lord Gragoth. So that was the first one. The faint whisper that he heard was his uncle, Sir Azeron. Imagine that. Keep it in the family. Come on, guys. So, but it didn't. 4.6. What did he get? 4.5. So, I had a better engine, had more points, spent a hell of a lot more money on this game, and I did a 10th worse. All right, guys. So, anyways, tell us what you think. Have you played Rise of the Pixels? Do you like it? Any critiques? Anything you'd like to see done different? I've kind of given my opinion. Please share in the comments what your thoughts are. Give the video, hey, give it a thumbs up, like, share, and hit that subscribe button. You know, I'm here for you guys. So, you know, any requests, anything, any questions, I'll do my best to answer them, or try to find the answer for you, if nothing else. All right, well, we'll catch you in the next video. All right, Tusk Reaper out.
Thank you for watching Tusk Reaper Game. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.